Well, full intention.
Introducing Paddy Power's Hot Trot Jackpot, their new free-to-enter horse racing competition. Every Saturday, pick 5 horses in a free Lucky 31 bet for your chance to win the guaranteed £10,000 jackpot. T&Cs apply. 18+ BeGambleAware.org.
Hello there, Bruce Millington, Graham Rodway, David Jennings and Paddy Powers. Frank Hickey looking ahead to Sunday's action, and the big card of the day takes place over in Ireland at the Curragh. And at 3:55, we've got the TRM Ballyogan Stakes, a Group 3 over 6 furlongs. We don't have any prices yet, Frank, do we? But
no, we don't, no.
You can go first in terms of naming the winner.
I just thought Only Mine, if she replicated the run the last day in the Greenlands when second to Gordon Lord Byron, I thought she'd be very difficult to beat. Like, the ground was very soft that day and she handled it no problem. Replication of that, I think she'll win.
Righty-ho, David, do you take a contrary view to that?
Yeah, she's a good thing. This is a really poor race. She's rated 105, so I think she's got £8 in hand on everything else. And speaking to Joe Murphy, even before that race, I got the impression there was more improvement to come from Only Mine. It was her second start to the season. She ran against Downforce in Cork before that, and I think I just got the impression it was a softly approach with Only Mine. This should be bread and butter for her.
OK, the lads both agree on Only Mine. Frank, the rest of the Curragh card, what stands out?
The 245, a horse called Jalika, loves testing conditions. The forecast, it's looking like it's going to be, it's soft to heavy there at the moment. It might even be heavy come Sunday. It was second here, 2 runs back, off £2 lower on good ground. So you might actually think it might improve a little bit for the ground turning heavy. Off a marker 65, she's down the bottom of the weight. She carry light weight. I think she can go close at a big price. And in the 425, we were only talking in the office the other day about Dermot Well didn't have the strongest team of 3-year-olds last year, but one of the lads who knows far more about Irish racing than me said that he had one Dan Silly that was supposed to be very good, and I think it might be this Titus. It's entering the Irish Derby and it's running in the listed race in the 425, and it'll be interesting to see how that goes in the market. I'd be willing to give that a go.
Laganor's entered in that race, David.
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
He is. David,
I know, yeah.
Who do you like at the Curragh?
That Titus is very interesting because in its maiden at Leopardstown it'd be Fennis Beach, and I think back maybe 6 or 7 was Belgravia as well, so it worked out to be quite a good maiden that day. So I'd be interested to see if there is any money for that. It's a really tricky card at the Curragh. It's one of these ones, you know, when you go into it and something you're hoping will jump off the page. Like, nothing jumped off the page to me. The one I'd be reasonably interested in is in the 5 o'clock, the Jarlath Fahy trained Nanabad, who was just caught close home by Zamira at Tipperary last time. That wasn't good to firm ground. It was second to Elm Grove on heavy ground at Cork back in April, so the ground shouldn't pose a problem to Nanabad. And I think it's only gone up £1. Yeah, it's only gone up £1 for that good run the last time in Tipperary. And Dylan Hogan, who's a real good claimer, takes off £7. So yeah, on a really tricky card, I thought Nanabad in the 5 o'clock was the most interesting one.
Graham, we've got meetings at Goodwood and Nottingham. Have you sussed anything?
I did dig one out, and if Paul Keeley was here, he'd be so proud. This is an 11-year-old gelding running over 7 furlongs in a 4:45 at Goodwood, Scottish Glen. Now, only about 4 or 5 starts ago, this horse was beaten less than 2 lengths by Librisa Breeze in a Class 2 handicap at Ascot. Has come down in the weight since then and sneaks in at the top of this 0 to 90 off a marker 92 under the new rules that allows you to get in if it's undersubscribed. And Hector Crouch claims £3 just to get it nicely in under the weight range. I think it holds a class edge in this race. It's a couple of years since he won, but he's back on a nice mark and yeah, could do the business. 4:45 Goodwood, Scottish Glen.
Of course, the big race on Sunday takes place over at Otay, doesn't it? We've got Petit Zig, Shane's Hill, Lammy Surge taking on the... and One Track Mind taking all the locals. So there's always some good summer jumping as well. OK, chaps, thank you very much indeed for that. What's the weekend hold for you, Graham? Working? Because the governor's away, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm working all weekend.
He's on the piss all weekend, isn't he? So you've got
well,
to...
he's in Mihas, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in Mihas, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you go to play golf and get drunk.
Right, so that sounds lovely, yeah. But no, I'll be holding the fort, yeah. So I'll be working both days.
What price are you to win money betting this weekend?
I'll be fairly hopeful. I think I'm odds on.
OK. Great. David, have you got a busy weekend?
Yeah, busy enough. I have a football match tonight. I'm off tomorrow, but my brother-in-law's 40th birthday is on in the Cross Guns in Nobber. And then It's called the Cross Guns Pub in Nobber. Nobber, sorry, yeah, they live in a place in Meath called Nobber, Nobber.
Okay,
Great.
right.
Yeah.
And Sunday?
Sunday, I'm on a news shift, so I'm working Sunday, probably with a headache.
Excellent stuff. And Frank, what about you, my friend?
Working Saturday, off Sunday. Have no real plans as yet.
What have you done with all that money that you won the other week? How much has been spent now?
I've done some wise things. I invested a little bit, Bruce. In the future, basically. I bought 2 cars as well, one for myself, one for the missus.
Did you? What did you get?
I got myself a Merc.
Did you? Aye,
Yeah.
aye. And what's Jill driving around in now?
She got a Hyundai Tucson. So basically, she's kind of hinting at, let's fill this up with a little family, but she'll be waiting for that for another little bit.
Excellent.
But yeah, didn't do a whole pile. Gave the family some presents and stuff like that.
How lovely. Wouldn't that
And
be
I-
nice to win a 200 grand he won?
Yeah, that's dream stuff, don't it?
Brilliant. Good on you, Frank. Well played, mate. Do join us next Friday when we'll be looking ahead to all the big action. And Maddie will be back on Monday with the gang, looking back on the weekend, looking ahead, and maybe sussing a few at Royal Ascot. So join her for that.
Paddy Power stream all UK and Irish racing live on your mobile, tablet or PC. Unlike some other high street bookies, Paddy Power, you beauty!